Are you scared? Are you scared of the camera? Are you scared of the camera? Come here. Come here. Are you scared of the camera? Alright, it's about 5:30 in the evening, and I have not been home very long, but I'm going to go check on the animals. It's time to feed and water. I'm having a problem with Batman, and if you don't know, Batman, I guess I better do the water first. Batman is my black Orpington rooster. I have a rooster that doesn't have a name. I have Batman, who's the black Orpington, and then I have the Joker, which is the laughing rooster. And so Batman has had a problem. I went out the other day and his chest was featherless. It was swollen and it was bright red, and I don't know what happened to him, but that's yesterday I checked on him and he wasn't as red, but then this morning he was holding one leg up. He would walk, he would eat, he would fight that other rooster for the hens, but he was holding a leg up when he was standing still. So I guess, oh, I see him. He's over here. Here he comes. See him? I don't have any idea what that kid. How did you get out? You're not supposed to be out. This is the second time she's gotten out in the last few days, and I don't know how she did it. She's like never out. But look at that. Look at that on him. That looks not good. So I am not sure if he's going to survive or not. No idea. No idea what I need to do for him. You know, not going to take a bird to the vet, but how are you getting out? How are you getting out, Pebbles? Show me. Where's she getting out, Tucker? Where is it? Where are you getting out? So instead of watering first, I guess I'm going to go get some goat feed and get her back in there and try to pay attention to where it is she's getting out from, because even before I extended the fence, she was not one that would get out. I mean, they all get out at some point, but she is not the first one. She usually follows others out or something, or I've left the gate wide open where she can just walk out. So this is the second time in the last few days I'm getting concerned. I need to find out where it is she's getting out at, and get that taken care of. The cows are telling me they want to be fed. I don't feed them every day, and I fed them yesterday. I don't know whether I'll feed them tonight or not. As you can see, right there are the ducks. They are staying out during the day and then putting themselves back up at night over here in the buck's pen and getting in the buck's water. Now, they're not getting in, I don't think, over here. I mean, they could, if they got behind this fencing right here, they could get in there. But I think what it is they're doing is coming over here and getting in right here where I haven't gotten the wire up. So I've heard of a lot of people, you know, in the comments and especially in the live stream talk about, you know, they like to have ducks, but the ducks never put themselves back up. I can't keep these ducks from putting themselves back up at night. They go a long way around to get back in. So I need to go ahead and get that fixed. But I guess I don't know. I don't know if they need a shelter or not. Guys, leave a comment if you know ducks, if you've had ducks, if you deal with poultry. Do ducks need like a shelter or something? Or can they kind of just run around? Like you see them out on ponds all the time. Guys, these guys are always out. But I want to know how you're getting it. Nope, you can't have that. Rain, that's just mean. Come on, Pebbles. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Must be a big trailer going by. Yeah, big trailer with a, like something on the back of it, like a tractor, something on the back of it. I'll be back, okay? You be a good boy. I'll be right back. Stay here. I'll be back. I'll be back. I don't think she was out when I came home, but I don't remember seeing her. I don't remember seeing her out. Like, I looked over because I was looking for the rooster, which is right here. And I don't remember seeing her out. Look at that. What is that? Guys, leave in the comments if you have any ideas. Okay, let's put this up and let me start cleaning out waters. I've also got another problem. The bucks tore up the shade cloth. They had one shade cloth. I was working on getting a second one up, but they tore it up. And I saw, it's Rocky, not Rocky, it's Chase with his horns. And both of the bucks have been more aggressive recently. And I think that one or more of the does may be in heat, because that will cause that. So there is 1 day of ducks in the water. Let's see if they came over here. And yes, they've been in these waters as well. But see, here is the shade cloth. They really tore it up. But remember, so I used to have these waters up against the fence so that the bucks couldn't get up here to it and kind of block their way. And then when I remembered that the birds perch up here and they were pooping on the shade cloth and into the waters, I pulled the waters back away from the fence a little bit, which allowed the bucks access to this side of the shade cloth. So trying to fix one thing and messed up another, and that is the story of my life. That is what has been going on lately around here. I'll figure out something, or think I do. Another problem presents itself and I'll try to fix it, and in trying to fix it I mess things up. So I'm going to scrub these waters real fast and start putting new water in. Since I'm waiting on the pool to fill up and then I've got to wait on their waters to fill up, I went ahead and fed the cows. Look, the little babies are pretending to eat anyway. They may be getting a little bit of it. I heard this one mooing the other day. It sounded so funny. It's like kind of like when a young rooster first learns how to crow. It sounds really funny. When the cows, like the babies, they don't moo, but when they get old enough and they actually start trying to moo, it sounds really funny. They sound sick. Just waiting on this water to fill up. I was going to bring Sky out here with the goats, but as you can see, they're all in the shelter over there hiding because it's sprinkling. Just out of nowhere, it started sprinkling, and Rocky has come out. Rocky has come out. He was in the shelter. Chase is in the shelter. Goats don't like water at all. Like, they don't like rain. They don't like water on them at all. They're like worse than cats when it comes to water. So I don't know if Sky will get a chance to go out there today or not. And I was wanting to show her to you and take Titus out there too, but I don't know yet. Your tail's looking a little rough, but you don't care. You think you're all that. They like the shade cloth. The chickens have moved over into Tucker's territory, and thank goodness he does not care. He's a good boy. Here he comes. He hears me talking about him. But see, down there at the end. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, come here. Have you been digging again? Look at your mouth. Come here. Look at that. You been digging, eating dirt? What you been eating, buddy? What you been eating, Tucker? He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. So if I have Tucker over here and I put Caleb right there with the bucks, this area would be safe. You know, quite a distance would probably be safe from raccoons and coyotes, where the ducks and the chickens shouldn't have to worry about too much. I guess I guess the biggest threat up here would be a raccoon, but there's no way the coyotes are going to come up here with these two dogs here. These two dogs are very aggressive toward other dogs, especially when they're with their goats. The thing with Caleb, the reason why he stays up there most of the time is because he will eat ducks and chickens and turkeys and things like that, whereas Tucker will not. So that's why I'm trying to get the ducks used to not being over here and trying to get the chickens not to roost up there, because I don't want them in the water. I don't want them pooping on the water here. But I also want to get Caleb out here with the goats so he can watch the goats and help watch this area up here to protect the birds that are out here. And, you know, with them right here, Caleb here and Tucker right there, nothing's going to bother those birds there. And those birds there are the ones that I collect eggs from, and it also has my laughing rooster in it, which is one of my favorite, next to, well, you know, Batman. I like Batman. I like Batman. I like that breed of rooster. I'm not necessarily attached to that specific rooster, but I like Batman, and this is why I never name birds, because they always die, and I'm really concerned that Batman won't make it. So I named the laughing rooster Joker, the Joker, because of his laugh, and I knew he would be a breed that I would want to keep unless he got aggressive. But he's like really small, he's really docile, so like he's not a problem. So I went ahead and named him Batman. He follows me around and he eats out of my hand, so I went ahead and named him. I've had him for a while. And Blizzard, the turkey, the tom turkey, has a name because you guys helped Greg name him. Cassie came over and suggested that you guys leave in the comments a name for the bird, and then Greg, out of all the names that you guys left, Greg picked a name, so Blizzard has a name. But other than that, I don't usually name birds, and I'm not real good at naming goats and cows and things like that either, but especially birds, because birds, everything likes to eat birds. Everything likes to eat chicken and ducks and quail, and so I never name them. And there's so many things that can get a hold of them, and so many things that can happen to them. What? And that's why. Hey, buddy, you been digging more holes out here? Hi, Maggie. Where have you been? I haven't seen you on camera in a long time. Where have you been? Where have you been? Dandy's got the cone of shame on. Turn around, Dandy. Let him see. I almost walked off and left the water running on the cow's water. I need to watch it and know when to turn it off. Got busy talking to you guys. Almost forgot. But Dandy, when I took Titus to the vet, he had that swollen foot. I took Dandy with me because she has a place on her foot that has been there for months. She will not leave it alone. I'll have the cone of shame on her for a while. She gets antibiotics and steroids, and we get the outside cleared up, but there's something about it that she just, I don't know if it's going on the inside, but she would not leave it alone, and she would lick it raw until it started getting infected. So I took her back with me when I took Titus, and they had this new kind of electrotherapy, electromagnetic, electroshock, I don't know. They did something different. They said it was a new therapy and that they're having a lot of success with it. Costs a little bit of money, not as much as that surgery is going to cost, but it was, you know, a little bit more. But like, so I went ahead and did it. You get two treatments. One treatment, they put her on steroids and antibiotics and give her one treatment of whatever that is. I didn't even see it. They took her from the room and took her to the back and did it. It didn't take less than 10 minutes. And they get, like I said, steroids, antibiotics, and she's supposed to go back two weeks from that day and get a second treatment done, and that should take care of it. Well, day 2 after that treatment, huge difference, a lot more of a difference than just the steroids and antibiotics alone and a cone on her head. So I have really high hopes for this treatment. It looks like it's going to work, and she is not happy having to wear that cone 24/7. But if we can just in 2 weeks get this knocked out completely and not have to mess with it again, it'll be a whole lot better in the long run. So wish her luck on that. And we're almost full. Okay, I'm walking over here to turn the water off. Do not let me pass the water faucet. Got to turn the water off. But I was going to tell you, showing that cow reminded me that here, well, actually it should have been last weekend, but there were difficulties, transportation difficulties. Jake, the bull, is coming back maybe next weekend, and the 3 steers are coming back. They were over at Amy's parents' house for a while we weaned the steers, and it was time for them to give birth, and so they've given birth. The steers are weaned and getting bigger. They're going to come back over here with the grasses to finish out everything, and then about October, somewhere in there, we're going to have them processed, and then when the steers leave, Jake will leave again, and it'll be just the cows and the heifer calves here again for a while.